But let me just give you a close-up before getting into this. Hi guys, so today is going to be a makeup tutorial using some of the products from the Colourpop Opal of My Eye collection. There are a couple of palettes, a couple of face palettes, a few lip glosses, and then this big like body shimmer powder from Sol, which is like one of their sister brands. But I was going to include swatches in this video, but with the chance of this video being too long, I was like, let me just include it in a TikTok. So the TikTok with the swatches will be up before this video, so it will be linked down below. But for right now, I will show y'all close-ups. So here are the two palettes. This is the palette I used in today's look. It is the Shell Shocked palette, and then this is the What the Shell palette. So again, I'll probably do a TikTok with this palette, like through transitions or something, later on this week, so look out for that. But yeah, this is what I focused on today. And here are the face palettes. I combined like two color from each of the palette for today's look on my cheeks, and I'll probably use more colors when I use the other palette. But this one is My Shell, and then this one is Shell Yeah. This collection is just so pretty. It's the first Colourpop collection in a while to catch my eye. So those are the Super Shock highlighter. I showed the body powder, but I'll show you again. So you can obviously use this on your face, but if I was wearing like a tank top, I'd probably put on my collarbones. Probably when I do the other look using the other palette, I'll probably wear a tank top and apply this a little bit like right here. But that's what that looks like. It's really big. So glassy lip glosses. They all kind of look the same in the tubes, but I hope it's coming across off camera. Each one kind of has a different shift to it. So the one I used in today's look has more of a pinky shift in Beach Please, this bottom one. This one's more of like, how did I describe it when I was doing my makeup? Is this the greeny shift? I can't remember if I described this one as the greeny shift, this middle one, in My Goodies. And then, this one is more like a yellowy shift in Sunshine Required. So Sunshine Required, My Goodies, and Beach Please. So again, swatches will be on my TikTok, link down below. Let me just give you a close-up before getting into this look. I really like it. Again, I used the Bluey palette. Oop, not that one. The Bluey palette, Shell Shocked. And yeah, this is what I came up with. And without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Face primed and eyebrows done. I'm going in with my white base. Just squeeze some on the back of my hand. And I'm going to be doing the like triangular shape with priming my eyes that I sometimes do. And I just realized this brush is a little dirty. I should really get better at spot cleaning. I used to be so good at spot cleaning my brushes. And I kind of got lazy. So I just started off going with the shape of my eye and then winging it out and then just connecting it right there, and then we go in and fill it in with the white. It's okay if this isn't like the sharpest lines ever, because you can always go in with Q-tips and sharpen them up after you're done like doing the eyeshadow part. And I'm just making it a little higher than my natural crease while keeping the wing shape, connecting all the lines to make sure they all go together. With one eye done, I'm gonna do my best to make it symmetrical because I actually really like the shape that I did, but I just know it's gonna be difficult to make them like the same size. Filling in the other eye. Oop. And then I'm probably gonna go back and again make them as symmetrical as I can. If they're not, then they're not, but I'll try. Kind of the same. I'll give y'all a close-up. Kind of not. I'm taking my LA Girl like white powder, and then what brush should I take this on? I'm actually gonna just be taking this on this brush. I'm just gonna be setting that. And with my usual e.l.f. palette, just taking the first shade and just gonna sweep that on my lid as well, just to ensure that the white base is nice and secure. And then we're gonna go in with the Colourpop. For the tutorial that I'm doing for the YouTube video, I'm using the Colourpop Shell Shocked palette. There are two palettes, the Shell Shocked one and then the What the Shell one. Sup? Okay, anyways, getting back to our regular scheduled program. I'm using the Shell Shocked palette, so the Bluey palette, and then I'll probably do a TikTok where I'm using the What the Shell palette. But right now I'm going in with the bottom middle shade in Pacific Standard, and I'm gonna take that on the first third of my lid. So this is gonna probably be like similar to like my Yoongi look, but a little different. The same vibe, same bluey vibes, but different. So yeah, just gonna pack that on the third of my lid. And this is not a completely matte shadow. It does have some nice sparkle to it, which I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but I can see it when I'm like close to the mirror. And it's really pretty. It kind of reminds me of like Cinderella. It's really pretty. And if you go outside the white line of like the base, it's fine. You can do Q-tips. Other eye, I'm just applying again the Pacific Standard shade on the first third of the lid. I wonder, does the iridescent, like not iridescence, but like the sparkle, I think you can kind of see it. Again, I'm kind of blind without my glasses, so I can't really tell. I will say though, it's very pigmented and easy to like pack on more without it looking like powdery or dusty, so that's nice. RJ brush I was using, and now I'm going in with the, now I'm not sure how like these shadows are lined up with the naming, so I'm gonna go with Doing Great. Maybe that's the shade. It's either Beach Season or Doing Great, but it's just this tealish shade. And again, taking the same RJ brush, just packing some of that on, and now I'm gonna apply it to the second third of my lid. In person, you can see like a slight difference between the first shade and this shade that I'm using, but hopefully, like I don't know if on camera you can see a difference, but in person you can see a slight difference of how this one's more like a sky blue and this one's more of a teal. But I don't know if that's coming across with more of that shade, and I'm gonna apply it to the second third of my other lid. Yeah, these colors are pretty similar. I would say this is more of like a shimmery color compared to the previous color as well. That's another difference. I'm gonna go with Beach Season, this bluey, more like bluey purpley shade with like silver in it. I feel like, no, I'm just gonna say like bluey purple, and I'm taking that on the last third of my lid, and you can see the most contrast between this color in comparison with the other two colors. That's pretty. Is that pretty? I think it's pretty. But anyways, going in with more of that shade and finishing off the other eyelid. I just love blues, but sometimes blues can be harder to work with, to me, in comparison to like pinks and purples are more of my favorite, but also purples are sometimes hard to work with. So I think pinks, to me, are the easiest out of those three to work with, but that's just from personal experience. I'm gonna go in with Q-tips and micellar water just to sharpen up around the eyeshadow and also sharpen up the edge on the end of the eyeshadow. So just taking that and just cleaning around that a little bit. So I just finished sharpening up the lines here. I felt like I didn't zoom in close enough, but yeah. I'm just taking some more of the white base on the back of my brush. That, and just taking some of the white base. And just gonna be applying this on the inner corner a little bit while dragging it down. Just like that. And then you can kind of go in with either a clean brush or your finger. Kind of pat that in. And then just do that on the other side. And I only brought it down like a third, maybe a fourth of my lash line. Since I like setting my white bases with like shadows, I'm just taking the same e.l.f. palette and just setting. And I cleaned off the crease brush that we use, and I'm actually taking the shade Got a Tan, this middle. Oh, I turned off the light for like, I'm gonna turn it off for like 2 seconds. It's this middle pinkish shade. I don't know why the lighting wanted to like be a fun, nice pop of color on the inner corners. I'm just layering that on the top of the white base. I say pop of color acting like this whole look isn't a colorful look, but you know what I mean, like a difference from the blues. The brightness on my phone because I could not see my screen, and I had to make sure everything looked okay. But anyways, just going on to the other eye, and again, I'm dragging this down on the lower lash line as well because we did apply some of the base there. And you just pack that on until you have your design. It's very pretty. Ooh, it gives me like H2O vibes. I don't know why. Or just like mermaid vibes. Isn't it cute? Finish off the whole lash line. I'm lining my eyes with my white pencil. My lower lash line with my white pencil from NYX. And I'm also going to be putting this in my waterline as well. The tie-dye-ish looking eyeshadow. There's one in each of the palettes. This one's in Golden Era. I just like the way these look, and I assume like over time these shadows will lose like their look, but they just look so pretty right now. So I just applied some on my brush, and I'm gonna be applying that over the white liner on my lash line. And here, let me show you. This is what it looks like after it's all mixed together. So it's a nice bluey silver shadow. It's like really soft in comparison with the other shadows, so I wouldn't say like digging is your best option, or else you will hit pan like in 2 seconds. So I guess just sweeping is the way to go. So I'm gonna like kind of like press down. It's like really soft, but that's what it looks like on the lower lash. I'm just taking the the beigey shadow, just taking that underneath my brow bone. And then for the last shadow that I'm going to be using from this palette, I'm going to be using this corner shade. So you can see, yeah, it's okay. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. It's like a frosty, whitish, iridescent-y blue, kind of bluey white, but like more white. Ooh, might say like ice skating. I don't know why. The completed eye look, well, without like lashes and stuff, but I'm gonna do that off camera, and I think it's really cute. What do y'all think? I thought it was gonna like look too much. I mean, it does, but for me this is like normal, you know. So I'm gonna finish my eyes. Finish the eyes, and I'm actually gonna do, you know, my face off camera. Face routine will be down below, and I'm gonna come back to show use of the little highlighter palette. So there's Midas Shell. That's what that one Shell, like. Yeah, this one's Shell, yeah, and this one's Midas Shell. I'm probably gonna be like mixing some colors for my highlight, but yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of my face off camera. Again, all products and my face routine will be face is pretty much done. Just now gonna use the highlighter. So again, it's Shell, yeah, and Midas Shell. So for my highlight, mixing the shade Goat. It's like an iridescent tea purpley color. And then I'm gonna mix that with Beach Club. This again like a lighter iridescent purple. I just think those two would look cool mixed together. And I also applied my like liquid highlighter from Rare Beauty underneath my face powder, like on my cheekbones, just like I usually do. And then I'm also going to be applying my Rare Beauty highlighter on top because that's just my usual. But I am mixing these two right now, and we're going to apply them on the cheeks. So you can see the glow. I think more of the lighter shade is coming through, but that could just be me tapping into that one more. Me not noticing it. Ooh, but the bluey, like more iridescent like shift from that one is coming through. So I think like the base color is like more of this lighter one, but the shift is the darker. I applied it some on that side, and I'm gonna apply a little bit more. And again, this could be not everybody's taste when it comes to highlighters, but I love iridescent highlighters. They're my favorite, especially with bluey blue looks. I really like it. Okay, now I'm gonna go on to my Rare Beauty highlight. Just my Rare Beauty one. I'm gonna be applying that on top a little bit. Sprayed my face with my Milk makeup setting spray, and I'm applying more of those two highlighters from Colourpop. Just a little bit more on top like I usually do. And then more of the Rare Beauty. So just picking that up. Ooh, trying not to drop it. And just applying that on top. The So Glassy lip glosses. And they all kind of look the same in the tubes, but they all have different shifts. So I don't know if it will pick up, but like this one has like a pinky purple shift. This one's more of like a yellowy shift. And then this one's like a greeny blue shift. I think I'm gonna go with the pinky shift, and it's in Beach Please. But first I'm gonna line my lips with my brown lip. Is my Absolute New York coffee bean lip liner, and for some reason I thought I sharpened this, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, just going in. You can honestly apply it on your bare lips like the lip gloss, but I just want a nice base with the brown color. Just gonna like fill in my lips a little bit with that too. Lip glosses, this is the applicator. It's like a teardrop shape. That is nice. Yeah, this is definitely like a pinky purple shift. It's really pretty. I'm gonna apply a little bit more. I thought it was gonna look like too frosty, but it's more like shimmery with a nice shift, like glossy. Like you can just, like from far away it just looks glossy, but like when you get up close you can kind of see the shift in the colors. That completes my look using some of the products from the Opal of my eye collection from Colourpop. Again, me using the other palette will probably be in TikToks maybe sometime this week, along with the swatches of all the products that will be in the TikTok posted before this one that will be linked down below, along with a link to the whole collection and product names of the products from this collection. All products will be listed down below along with my social media, and I'm gonna give y'all another close-up. Really do like this look. My favorite part is probably like the purpley pink. It's so cute. But anyways, yeah, all my information will be down below, and yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Bye.